Hey yo, how are y'all doing? Boruto here, Squishy here, and today we got an advanced movement guide on Shinobi Striker. But before we get into it, you guys already know the drill. Hit that red button, subscribe, surpass your limit my guys, drop a like on the video, join the Discord server if you haven't already. We're trying to get a massive revive in there. Link will be found in the description and pinned comment. With all that out of the way, let's get right onto the video. Alright, so when I say advanced movement, the idea is to get rid of all animation lag, or that's what I like to call it anyway. So say for example, when I jump, when I land, you can see I put my hand on the floor and that's wasting time. So say if I'm just running like this and jumping normally, like this, you can see that delay there and you can see how much slower it is than moving like this. This is what you guys are going to learn how to do today, so stay tuned and keep watching. Alright, so the first thing we're going to learn how to do is get rid of that jump animation lag. And to do that, we're going to use the chakra jump. The chakra jump cancels all animations. So say if I'm jumping, as soon as I land that chakra jump, that will cancel the animation, like that. So that's what the first thing you want to learn how to do. So you want to press X or A, depending on what platform you're on. Then as soon as you land, you press R2 or RT, like that. You have to get that mastered before we move on. So if you want to pause the video, that's fine. If you already know how to do that, it's pretty simple, honestly. You just press A or RT or X or R2, like that. You're vibing. Right, after you got that down, you want to be able to press RT and A at the same time when you land, instead of just pressing RT. So like, instead of doing just this, you want to be able to do that. So what I'm doing here, I'm jumping at first with A or X. I'm landing RT, R2, whilst also pressing A and X again. So like this. So I'll do the Xbox commands first, because it's really confusing saying them both at the same time. So it'll be A, RTA, 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 like that. Or it'll be X, X, XR2, 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 like that. So that's what you want to be able to get down. That's the basics of everything. You can see here already that you're moving much faster than say doing this, because this is much slower and it's just wasting time, especially in like modes like base battle. When you get to the base first, it's crucial to have fast movement like this and be faster than the other team, because especially like when you get to a higher level. When you get into high level lobbies, you have to be able to do this moving properly, because look, there's players that are going to be able to move better than you and faster than you, and you don't want to be left behind, especially when you're maining healer. You're going to get targeted a lot, so movement is very important for that. Alright, so the next thing we're going to learn is like what I like to call the advanced traveling maneuver, and I'll do a basic showcase of how to do that now. So what this is basically you're starting up like the same, but instead of just doing this, you do this, like that, and I'll explain how to do that in a minute. So basically what's happening here, you can see I'm doing that same start, like the A, RTA, or A or X, R2X, like that. But then after I'm up in the air again, I don't wait for myself to land. I dodge forward like this, with that's either left trigger or L2, whilst also holding forward. Bear that in mind, because if you stay stationary while doing that, you'll just block like that. So make sure you're moving your analog stick forward, the left stick, whilst dodging. So you want to be able to do this. That's the first part of it. And once you've got that down, you want to add the jump at the end. So after I've done all of that, you just jump afterwards like this. Then you just repeat it like that. You can see how much faster I'm moving while doing this. Alright, so that's the advanced maneuver. And again, to do that, what you want to do, you want to jump. I'll do the Xbox one first, Xbox commands. You want to do A, RTA, LTA, A, RTA, LTA, like that. On PS4, X, L2X, L2X. Again, yeah, it's really hard to do. I'll put the command on the screen. That'll be much easier, because saying them both at the same time is really hard, especially when I'm not a PS4 player. I do not have the buttons on my mind, bro. I'm just guessing. I'm pretty sure that's how it is anyway. So that's what you want to be able to do. This is what you should be trying to do. Okay, so the next part of movement we're going to be talking about is aerial recoveries, is what I like to call it anyway. So what do I mean by aerial recoveries? So say if we're dropping out of the air like this, we still get the animation delay. You saw I did a roll there, but like under normal circumstances, so say if I'm just standing up here and you fall down, you get that jump delay thing again, and we want to be getting rid of that. But what we don't want to do is just jump again, because you can do that, but in some situations, say if you're in a combo, like you're bopping someone in the air, you want to continue that combo before they recover. You just want to dip away from them. In most situations, anyway. So say if you get a kid low, you want to keep following them, and to do that, you want to be able to do this. That. So to do that, what's happening there? We're using the chakra jump again, as you can see there. But as soon as we chakra jump, right after we dodge forward. So we had to. When you're in the air, you drop out. So say it would be like for Xbox, it would be A, RTLT, or for PS4, it would be X, R2L2. I kind of did it earlier. Timing is also very important for doing this. If you mess up the timing, like you saw there, I threw the kunai mid-air, which is why it just comes with time. When you get used to it, the more you do it. Like I haven't been doing movement too long myself. But like it's not too hard a mechanic to learn. I find it like much easier for me because I personally play claw, so I find it much easier to press the buttons while moving the sticks around. But like even without claw, I think movement's not that hard to learn. A lot of people say that movement's really difficult, and I think that's why I wasn't so encouraged to start learning it at first. But in 10 minutes I was able to learn how to do everything, mostly anyway. And yeah, so if you just practice, you'll be fine, trust me. A lot of people get discouraged immediately because of the advanced movement. Oh no, it's gonna be proper difficult, but it's really not. It's honestly just like the basic stuff you gotta learn, bro. If you wanna do better in this game, you have to learn how to do this. So anyway, back to the next part of movement. We're going to be doing wall recoveries. So say when you do a chakra knife onto the wall, not chakra knife, sorry, it's a kunai, to pull yourself onto the wall like a grapple thing. What you want to do is chakra jump and jump right afterwards. So we're basically doing the same step as step 1, where you're just doing the basic jump, then chakra jump like this, but onto the wall instead. So as soon as you make contact with it, jump like that. It gets rid of all the animation lag again, because normally you'd get onto the wall and then you do that. The delay isn't as bad as like doing the normal jump on the floor, like the animation lag, but it's still there, and every second counts in this game sometimes, especially when you're coming down to the really high end of the game. It's all or nothing, bro. So that's why it's really important to be able to do this. It's basically a simple mechanic. If you're able to do the first part, you should be able to do this pretty easily. Alright, so on to the last bit. I'd say it's like the wall climbing bit. So say it's basically the same thing, but say if you're down here, you want to be able to just do that. So you hook onto the wall, you do the chakra jump A thing again, or chakra jump X or whatever, but then you just quickly dash up forward instead of just running up, because like this is proper slow, bro. You want to just get onto the wall, chakra jump, jump like that, easy. And that is it for advanced movement. Like I said, it's not too hard, bro. If you practice a bit, you'll be fine. It's not too much to it, and that's everything again. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support we got recently on the channel, and yeah, it's been your boy Squishy. Peace.